Picked up a few items at Walmart. Gonna put these in the slow cooker all day long so I can have a dinner later on. This bean soup comes with some ham flavoring, but I think I'm gonna do curry and chicken. See how that goes. So I went ahead and got some hiking boots at Walmart, these inexpensive Ozark Trail Meadows 2.0. I normally go for good quality stuff, but let's see how these work out today. I'm at Pioneer Pass in the Tonto National Forest, hoping to make the summit up to Pinal Peak. This trail is pretty short, seen 4 to 5 miles, about 1,500 feet of elevation gain. However, well, the reviews on all trails, people were complaining about overgrown brush and down trees. So my idea was to come out here and do a little bit of trail maintenance. There's to be a little bit of fire damage in the area, some down trees, but I'm not sure if they've gotten back out here. I'm seeing some solid logs and stuff, so it's been about a year since the reviews. I don't know how much of it's still obstructing the trail. A lot of these look like fresh cuts. I saw one review complaining about this robinia. It's really thorny, overgrown on the trail. I don't know if this one's really obstructing. A lot of these still help with erosion control. This tree here has seen better days as well. I'll see how this pruning saw works, and then later on I'll try out my Sawzall blade. A low-hanging branch here. It's pretty healthy. I think I'll just prune it up a little bit. I think I ate a little bit of sawdust there. Spoke too soon, thinking I needed just a little bit of pruning. There's some dead branches in it weighing it down. First switchback, there's some steps here, so somebody's done some work on this trail at some point in time. I drove up to the pass last night to see if he was even doable with a little bit of snow on the road. But I made it up here. Then I went to lower elevation to camp for the night. More down trees have been cleared. Maybe all the dirty work's already been completed for me. Nice to see all this pine regrowth, but a few of these may have to go in the future along the trail. Well, there you have it. I spoke too soon. I think this one calls for the Sawzall. See how it works. I think I'll start with pruning some of these small branches out though first. Now that's a lot better. Looks like another big one. My blade's 12 inches. I don't know if it can handle it. Let's see what I can do here. Well, I about managed to cut through with the Sawzall down here where it's lower. Hoping to roll this, but I think I'm just gonna have to leave these big logs down. I think I'll leave all these big logs for the Forest Service when they come out here. Looks like they've been in here recently. It's a lot of these down trees. There was even one on the road this morning. Fortunately, it was kind of dead and rotten because it was pretty big, but I managed to move it out of the way. Yeah, this log stand. These branches aren't too bad. I want to keep moving. Some of the stuff I may get on the way back because I am still trying to do a summit here today. Okay, I think these are doable right here. One I could probably just drag out of the way and not cut it. That overhanging branch was dead there, so I didn't worry about making a proper pruning cut there. Well, it's slightly above freezing out, but I had to pause and take off my hat because I'm working up a sweat here. Well, I've managed a quarter mile on this trail so far after an hour. These boots are working out pretty well. I'm not a big fan of snow. I hike long distances, but I figure these will work for snowy conditions. Some more deadfall here, slightly blocking the trail. Probably just rolled over to the other side. I can almost imagine what life was like as a pioneers out here, clearing the forest, making way, making a trail. With the exception that I have lithium batteries at my disposal. Got another drooper there. Some of these are dead, some of them are just dormant. They look like oak trees, but I'm not sure exactly. This trail's been pretty clear so far, but I heard reports of people on all trails getting kind of lost. I was coming up this way, and it looks like a clear switchback, but the GPS looks like it's kind of continuing on that way. It probably does a switchback and then changes course that direction. I think part of doing trail maintenance is making sure you're maintaining the proper trail and not veering off course here. There's another one. I think I'm only going to concern myself with stuff like this that's major obstructions, and time permitting on the way back down, do a little bit of the trimming and such. Well, I see some pink flags, perhaps marking the trail, so it was this little switchback. Continuing on. I seem to be zigzagging around the established trail on all trails, but some of that from my track is when I got off trail to haul away brush. I can see towers and what may be the summit up ahead. I've gone about half a mile and 300 feet of gain, so still a little ways to go. Couple more deadfall. I might be able to just drag these out of the way here. More of this overgrown mess here. Pinal Peak is listed at 7,838 feet on the map I have. There's actually a road going up there, so in the right conditions you could probably drive up there. I don't know about the snow right now. Wasn't too bad. I made it up to the trailhead with two-wheel drive. That's somewhere we got to this one. Guess the trail's a little bit more unrecognizable through some parts, but there's more pink ribbons to designate the trail here. Another big tree fell on the trail. I think I can go under this though, because I'm not gonna be able to saw through those branches. This hike is becoming class 4 since I have to climb up over all these trees here. More of this thorny robinia. I think I got some thick pants on. Across the 1 mile mark now and 600 feet of gain. Couple switchbacks and some fence along here. I saw some cattle this morning. This is forest land and a lot of cattle grazing in this region. Had to stop and have my favorite snack and enjoy this view. See, they put some nice steps in here. Another dead branch on the trail. Looks like some hoof prints, maybe some deer tracks. I heard something rustling in the woods earlier. Bears have to be hibernating this time of year. There are also bighorn sheep in some parts of Arizona. The snow's becoming thicker as I approach the summit.
Okay, now those look more like bear tracks. Or cat. I'm not sure exactly. They look fresh, so I'm gonna keep my eye out here. I have to pull out my saw blade. Could probably be a bobcat. A little shorter stride. Bobcats have really big paws. I'm over 1.5 miles in now on this hike and almost 1,000 feet of elevation gain. I can see the summit. Been able to see it for quite a ways now. Another branch I could drag out of the way. I'm trying to make it up to the summit though, and my battery's getting pretty low on my phone. You can see the summit just ahead. I've now hit the 2 mile mark and have 1,250 feet of elevation gain. Now that's a behemoth of a pine tree. Couple more switchbacks and should be at the summit. Well, there you have it, Pinal Peak. I think the highest point is right over here by these antennas. There's some more antennas in the distance over here. There's a neighboring peak, Signal Peak, and it had a lookout tower on top. I checked my map. It's about 1.5 miles hike over to Signal Peak. I think I'll just stick with this one today. I need to get back down and check on my dinner in the slow cooker. Looks like the highest point is right there where the antenna is. I'm gonna see if I can get a better view from up here. A little bit of view from up here, kind of obstructed from the trees. I'm not gonna think about climbing one of those towers. Yeah, that's the very highest point, right up through there. I didn't see a route back up there, but I don't think there's any need for me to go up around that equipment up there. Our battery's getting critically low, so I will see you down at the trailhead. Well, I made it back down to the trailhead. It was about 2.5 miles and 1,600 feet of gain to that summit there, and 5 miles now that I made it back down. So it was pretty easy going on the way back down. I could see the trail because I could follow my tracks through the snow. But this is forest land, so I think it's safe to fly a drone. So I'm gonna get my drone up in the air here and conclude with that.